Today, we will look at 3 examples of police officers who are extremely corrupt and abusing their powers. In this clip, you will see how a police officer is afraid of the people they are sworn to protect. With what imagination in this world, how can you compare a walking support cane to a weapon? A blind man, James Hodgins, is returning from jury duty in court with a walking stick in his back pocket when he is stopped by police and questioned about whether what he has in his back pocket is a weapon.
Hi there.
Hey.
What's this in your back pocket? I just saw you walking it.
The navigational aids. What's the problem? You a tyrant?
Yeah, I am actually. What's your name and date of birth?
I don't have to give that unless
Yes,
I'm
sir.
here.
I was investigating.
You have reasonable.
Do you want me to put you in
suspicion.
handcuffs right now? Yes, sir, I do.
What is your suspicion?
It looks like you're carrying a gun in your back pocket. I'm stopping to make sure you're carrying it properly. You don't
have
have
you
to.
ensured that it's not a firearm?
No, you keep turning so I can't see it. You don't have to be a dick to me.
Well, you're being one to me.
No, sir. I'm
Have a
doing my
good day.
job.
Yes, ma'am. I have a rocket launcher in my back pocket. For example, if you are walking down the road and you have a water bottle in your hand, you could be stopped by this police officer and asked, "Hey, is that a grenade in your hand?"
Am I detained?
Yeah, you are. What's your name and date of birth?
It does not matter.
Yes, sir, it does.
Do you have a crime?
Would you like me
Call
to
your
put you in?
supervisor,
He's right
please.
here.
All right.
You don't.
Sir, what's she stopped you for? For a walking stick.
So-
And it could look like a weapon. She asked you to
Really?
present it, okay?
Now she's asking me for ID.
Okay.
I don't need the ID unless
Okay.
there's reasonable articulated suspicion
And her
that I have committed a crime and committing a crime
And
or
her-
about to do a crime.
Sir, and her suspicion was that you were armed, okay? And she's asking you for your ID.
Well, now
Okay.
she has verified that I am not armed.
Okay.
So there is no
you have
problem.
your ID or not?
I do have my ID, but
Okay.
you don't need it.
Okay. Okay. All right, you deserve it.
777. 77 Whiskey Mike 15. I don't know where his wallet is.
Where's your wallet at, sir?
I don't have a wallet on me.
Okay, where's your ID?
Where's your
It's in
ID
my
at?
pocket.
Which pocket?
You are not allowed to search me.
It's in this pocket.
There you go.
Thank you.
I want your names and badge numbers.
1257 on Nick 65, Florida 27.
Sir, are you legally blind? Yes, I am.
Okay.
I had to walk up here in the dark for jury duty, which was canceled.
Why aren't you using your stick? You don't have to use your stick all the time?
Not all the time.
All right, Mr. Hodges. Was that hard?
It's gonna be. I want your name and your badge
You
number.
know, I put him in jail for resisting.
Okay. All right, let's go.
I want your name and badge number too, sir.
Have a seat.
You wanna pick my property up,
I
please?
sure will, after you have a seat.
You wanna pull this out of my back pocket?
Sure. Here, I'll grab your jacket for you, too.
According to the information we received, Mr. Hodgins filed a lawsuit on this matter, but it was dropped by the prosecutor's office. According to the video released by the sheriff, both officers were terminated. Fortunately, we will never see these corrupt and tyrant cops on the streets again. In this clip, we will see a very good example of how a police officer should not be. The police arrested a man because he was laughed at. I know it sounds funny, but if you watch until the end, you will understand what I mean. The incident started like this. A man lit his flashlights to warn other drivers for speed radar on the road and was stopped by the police who saw this. Although there is no Supreme Court case on the flashlight issue, according to similar decisions in local courts, this is considered expressive conduct and protected by the First Amendment. However, the issue we deal with in this video goes beyond the law and is the behavior of the police towards citizens.
That guy flashing these lights warning everybody you're sitting there. I'm going after him. That was pretty stupid, wasn't it?
What's that?
Flashing your lights at everybody to let them know that law enforcement was sitting there running radar.
Is that what I did? Is that a crime?
Yeah.
It is? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
You got your license registration proof?
Yeah, I do.
Why would you do that? You're flashing your high beams at people to...
In the daytime?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a crime.
It doesn't say daytime or nighttime. It just says that you can't do it, and you did it. What's that?
The insurance, I didn't look it up on my phone. I don't think I got the actual card yet, but let me see. The insurance, because I got insurance. I switched from Allstate to State Farm. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was a crime. I didn't know that was.
Yeah, you can't high beam people at any time in the daytime or nighttime.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. I mean, yeah, nighttime I understand, but daytime I don't know.
I'm sure I could articulate some other kind of driving charge in there for doing that too. That's pretty crappy. Just you can hang tight, listen to what he says, and all right, sir, there's your stuff back there. And I wrote you 2 citations today. First one being special restrictions on lamps, which you can read that code, and it says no flashing lights shall be on a vehicle. And at that point in time, you had flashing lights on your vehicle. It's unauthorized.
Well, under the Constitution, it's protected in the First Amendment. Well, I'm going to look into it.
That's in Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm going to look into it. I'm going to
Yeah.
see about West Virginia.
Yeah.
Free speech. You know?
Yeah, it's not illegal to do that, to flash and warn, but it's illegal to high beam, and it is legal to have flashing lights on your vehicle, not being an emergency vehicle.
I'll see.
Huh?
I said, I'll see.
Okay. And I could take you to jail today for your unsigned registration card, but I just wrote you a citation for that. That's actually up to 6 months in jail. You think it's funny, sir?
I'll take the ticket, sir.
I know, but do you think this
I'll
is
take
funny?
this. I'm allowed to laugh. I can laugh all I want.
Go ahead and step out here for me.
I didn't do anything.
Sir, I'm asking you to step out of the...
Am I being detained?
Yes, sir, you are. Step out of the vehicle.
Are you serious?
Place your hands behind your back for
Are
me.
you serious?
Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me.
Oh, man, you're serious, brother.
I'm not your brother.
Believe me, you're not.
Yeah, I'll never be your brother. I'll never be your brother.
Exactly. You'll never be my brother. Just be careful.
I
with
don't
me,
want to
sir.
be your brother.
No. Just be careful with me.
Don't jerk away from me.
Just be careful.
Don't jerk away from me, sir.
Oh man, maybe you had a fight with your wife at home. Maybe you broke up with your girlfriend. Maybe something bad happened in your life. But you are a sworn police officer. There is no logical and legal way to reflect your feelings on your job. As a police officer, you are obliged to apply the laws determined for the citizens.
Be careful.
Don't jerk away from me.
My wallet is in the car.
Okay, I don't want you to jerk away from me
I was
right
going
there.
away from the traffic.
No, I was putting you in front of my car,
Okay.
which is away from traffic.
You're arresting me for laughing.
No,
I didn't do anything.
I'm arresting you for unsigned registration.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Okay? So stand right there. Do you have any weapons in the
I
vehicle?
got no weapons. I don't do nothing. I'm working now.
Okay. Hang tight in front of my vehicle for me. Hang tight right here in front of my vehicle for me. I guess I'll see you in court. Alright, ticket still stands there. Special restrictions on lamps. Unsigned registration card. I gave you till the 23rd of this month to contact the magistrate. Phone number's on your copy there. Once you contact them, they can tell you how to take care of it.
The police realized that he had overreacted and released the man he had arrested for laughing. In this clip, we're going to look at a situation we're used to seeing. A man was driving down the road in 2 cars with his friend when he saw his friend being stopped by the police and he pulled over. Seeing this, the policeman said that he had to leave because he was concerned about safety.
Well, I'm with him. We're together. Just do your job. I'm with him. What? I'm good right here. Are you pulling me over or both of us? I'm fine right here. You're not pulling me over, right? Are you pulling me over? Why?
87, 85 miles an hour.
No, we're not. I got my cruise on. You're on camera, too. Oh.
Driver's license and registration, please.
You're lying. But you're pulling him over, right?
You and him both.
You just told me you were pulling him over, so...
Yeah, well, he was going 87, you were going 85.
No,
Since you
I
don't
got my
wanna do what
cruise
I
on.
tell you to.
I got my cruise
give
on.
me your driver's license and your registration and insurance.
Well, you gotta give me a minute for the registration, but... Here's my license. And you realize that... How can you see my speed when he's right in front of me?
You're following him. So,
Yeah.
here's what I did. I hit my front radar
Uh-huh.
on him. He was going 87. As soon as he passed, it went to 85 on you. I'd never stopped the radar.
Uh-huh.
That's the way it is.
Do you have a printout of that?
Now,
Or a
when I make
picture
a
that
traffic
proves that?
stop, if you don't do as I say by pointing to the front of him,
As you
by
say,
being behind
is that
me,
lawful?
I'm trying to make
Is that a
sure I have.
lawful order?
Yeah, it is because
How's
it's
that?
officer safety. You're obstructing my
Officer
traffic
safety
stop.
is not a law.
So I want you to pull the front of him
Officer
so that
safety
you're
is
not
not a law.
behind me,
Quote me the
so
code
that I
for
can
that.
make sure that
Can you quote me the law for that? The code?
I'm not going to pull you the law for that.
Then there is
is
no
a
law for
lawful
that.
Order. It is a lawful order.
There's gotta be a
on
code
traffic
for it.
Stop.
You see, the issue here is the police making up reasons to detain people. They usually do this against people who stand up to them, or rather against people who know their rights and resist the police's extortion of those rights. We can clearly see that the police whine like a 2-year-old baby because you don't get their way and try to create evidence to incriminate the other person, even if the evidence shows otherwise. That's why I can't help but wonder how many citizens were victimized when body cameras were not used.
There has to be a code for it.
44B100.
For officer safety, there is no code.
I don't care.
Just like there's no code
Why-
for public safety.
Why is it
What's
that
the
you won't do
problem?
what I tell you to?
I'm with him, okay? It's not safe for me to just pull up ahead when
I don't
when
exactly go to the front
I'm
of people's
already
vehicles
pulled
because
over.
if you had a gun or something like that, you could always.
What are you so scared of?
What do you mean? What am I scared of? That's the way we maintain our
You think
officer
everybody's
safety.
out to get you?
That is the way we maintain
Why do
our
you guys
officer
always
safety.
think-
I don't know who you are. I don't know
Your
where you're
officer
coming from.
safety issue is ridiculous. You
Huh?
realize that? You guys have like one
You're
of the
ridiculous because you
least
just won't
dangerous
cooperate.
jobs.
You just won't cooperate.
I don't have to cooperate because you didn't pull me over. You pulled
Okay.
him over.
Where's your registration and insurance?
There's registration. There's the insurance.
Stand by.
What the fuck? You kidding me? Eric, stop. Don't go nowhere. What's he doing? You got a supervisor?
1 second.
Do you? Hey, actually, is your body cam rolling?
Body camera is on.
Okay, what's your badge number and your name?
I'll give that all to
I
you
need it
on a
from
card.
you. No,
I'm
you can verbalize it.
I'm gonna give it to you.
It's the law. You're supposed to verbalize it.
I'm gonna give it.
Can
I'm
you
gonna give
verbally
you all I have to
identify
do is
yourself?
provide it to you. That's all I have to do.
Verbally.
I'm gonna explain your citation
Someone
to
that
you.
has vision
This
problems
is your violation.
is
Do
the
you have
reason
vision problems?
why. Anybody that has vision problems is the reason why you're supposed to verbally identify.
Do you have
it.
vision problems?
It doesn't matter if I do or not.
Okay.
It's for anybody.
Well, I don't know about that.
You know
but
that.
Anyway,
Yes,
I'm gonna
you
give
do.
you this. Your violation's there. That's your total.
What's
With
the
Wills
violation?
Justice Court. Your violation is for speed.
Oh,
We're going
what?
85 and a 70.
Huh.
I'm gonna give you a violation citation for
Okay, what's your
80
name?
and a 70.
What's your name and badge
Be
number?
right down here.
What's your name and
Name
badge
and
number?
badge number
Are you
right
going to
down
fail to
here.
identify?
I'm not going to fail to identify.
So identify.
I'm providing you the information
Identify,
to you.
please. Verbally.
Now the Wells Justice Court, the phone number's right there. And
Verbally
I gave it till this
identify,
phone-
please.
I gave it till this day.
Otherwise, you're not a
Take care
cop.
of the citation.
If you don't verbally identify, you're
I'm
not
gonna
a
give your
cop.
options and your instructions on how to pay out a contest, whichever you choose. My
Who-
information
Who's
is
your
down here.
supervising officer?
Huh?
Who's your
My
supervisor?
information is down here. I'm providing that information to you.
Who's your
There's
supervisor?
information. Have a safe day.
Yeah. Who's your supervisor? Who's your supervisor? And you didn't verbally identify.
This cop had no intention of stopping that man, because if he wanted to, he would have done it in the first place. But the man waited for his friend at an appropriate distance, based on the law, and because he did not obey the police, he was subjected to such a behavior, and of course a fine as revenge. You can find the links to the original videos in the description section. Take care, stay safe,